Hello, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to unbox this Cricut Joy Extra just to see what's in it. I know I'm a little bit late to the party. I did buy this extra a little while ago because I just wanted a smaller machine that I can use in my office and not have to go into my craft room every time I needed to make something. So I bought it, but I haven't had a chance to open it, let alone use it. So I thought, let's open it together. So I will unbox it, show you what's inside it. We can set it up together, and then I'm going to make two things. I'm going to make a sticker. I'm going to make a cake topper, and I might make some vinyl as well. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, so let me open the box. This is actually a pretty cool knife pen thing that I got off AliExpress. Okay, so once opened, first of all, we've got an envelope. Let's open it and see what's inside it. So, Cricut Joy Extra User Guide in English, French, and Spanish. How to activate your machine. So we will be going through that process. Your warranty statement. And then you have a smart label, a writable permanent label. Perfect. I've actually never used smart materials before because I always use a matte. So I might make a label with this matte material, see what it looks like. There's a couple of black smart vinyl, removable vinyls. Perfect. I might use that for one of my projects today. There's a gold shiny HTV. Brilliant. And there's transfer tape. Okay, so that's all that comes with the Joy Extra. Okay, let's open the machine. It's pretty nifty actually, quite small, all white. Cricut Joy Extra. It's actually smaller than I thought it was going to be. Actually, let's put it to one side. What else is inside here? So you've got your power cable. Now this is a US adapter because I actually bought this machine, or was sent it from the US. So I'll have to, I'm in the UK, so I'm going to have to use an adapter to adapt it, but that's fine. It comes with a mini weeding tool as well that you can use for your weeding, but I'm so used to my other weeding tool. So let's see what this feels like. And finally, it comes with a pen, a fine point pen, which is brilliant because I like, writing stuff. But yeah, that's all it comes with. So now I'm going to hop onto actually, let me open the machine and try and connect it to power. Okay. So here's the Joy Extra. So it's covered in some plastic tape. So I'm just going to pop that open. Okay, and then I'm just going to open the Joy. So as you can see, this is it. It doesn't have a power on or off button. So I guess when you connect it to power, it will power itself up. Here is the blade, as you can see. I'm just going to take this off. Okay, and it only has one attachment, so you can't use pen and cut, for example, at the same time. You have to use one at a time. Now, it doesn't come with a mat, so when I bought my machine, I did buy a couple of mats, and you can't use the same mats that you use for your normal Cricut machine. So I bought a Joy extra mat. So I bought a light grip one because I work with cardstock a lot, and I got a standard grip one, but I believe there's also a strong grip one. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and power this on. Okay, so I've connected the power cable to power. I'm just going to plug it into the back of my Joy Extra now, and the power should come on, and it will just calibrate itself. Okay, and it's ready to be used. So let's jump onto the computer and connect it to my design space. Now I'm on my desktop, and we're going to go ahead and set this up. So you go on your web browser, Chrome or Explorer or whatever you use, and type cricut.com/setup, and it brings you to the page to set up your new machine. So it gives you option of a cutting machine or a heat press, and you click on the cutting machine and you agree to the terms and conditions, and then you just follow the steps to download Design Space. So now I already have Design Space downloaded onto my computer, so I'm not going to set it up. I'm not going to re-download it and set it up through this process. Instead, I'm just going to go ahead to Cricut Design Space and set it up that way. And if you have Design Space set up already and you just bought a new machine, this is what you will do. So this is what Cricut Design Space homepage looks like. It's got, you log in when you first set up, and you've got your profile, you've got images that are customized for you, you've got different projects that you can try, beginner friendly projects. There's an how-to section that tells you pretty much everything you need to know. There's some really nice videos there that tell you how to do what you need to do, and there's some seasonal projects that you can do. So just go ahead and explore that page and just click new project to start a new project. On the top right, that's where you select the machine that you had. So I had a Maker and I want to use my Cricut Joy Extra, so I'm just going to go ahead and click Cricut Joy Extra, and then I'm going to go ahead and design my project. Now I have some projects that I had pre-designed because I'm trying to make some personalized gifts for my husband's 50th birthday. So I'd already designed the logo and everything. So I'm just going to print out some stickers, and we're going to do some vinyl cutouts as well. So I'm going to go to my upload, and I will bring up my projects that I'd already designed. So here's the one I'm going to use for the sticker. So I'm going to click on it and add it to canvas. There's the cake topper we're going to design as well. And yeah, so let's start with the sticker. So with the sticker, as you can see, it's all sorted. So I want to make a couple of sizes. A big 4-inch one that I'm going to stick on the bags, on the gift bags that I'm going to give people, and then some tiny 1-inch ones that I am going to stick to the gift boxes as well. Okay, so that's been resized to 4 inches, and the next one has been resized to 1 inch. To maximize my use of paper, what I do is I create a template for the paper, and then I stick the labels on so that it works. So we're going to do that in a minute. But in the meantime, I'm going to add the logo onto my canvas, and that's going to be cut out as a vinyl. Okay, that's going to be cut out in black as well. So I'm just resizing that to about 1.5 inches. Okay, so now I have all the sizes that I need. I'm just going to go ahead and go to my shapes and select a rectangle. So select a square, sorry. I will change the dimensions. So I will unlock my dimensions because I want to use like an A4 type sheet. So in Cricut, in order for you to print and cut, you have to do 6.75 width and 9.25 height. So that's the perfect dimensions to cut. So if you can, you should try and fit all your designs into that box, and it will cut out perfectly well if there are no other problems. So I'm going to try and fit all of them into one sheet of paper to maximize space. Okay, and I'm just duplicating all of them just to save time. And yeah, so I want every gap in that paper filled. You don't want to waste paper, that's for sure. So you want to make the most of it. So I'm just rearranging it to make sure everything fits well. So this is all part of the design process, and this is just a tip that you can take from me. However, your design will be different, and you can do whatever you want to print out, but this is how I print my stickers. So once I've rearranged them, I've selected all of them, and then I click attach so that it attaches and prints on one paper. And when you go and click make it will say machine setup needed. So now I am going to set up the machine. It allows you to pick what machine you have, so go ahead and select your Cricut Joy Extra, and it now asks you to plug it in and set it up to Bluetooth, which I have done. However, when you're setting it up with Bluetooth, a tip that I would give you is to unplug it first and then plug it back in, and then turn off and turn on your Bluetooth, and it will automatically connect that for you. So once it's done, it prompts you to do a test cut with the smart vinyl. So go ahead and do that, and then you're ready to go. And now once it's done, it will bring you back to your design space homepage. So go ahead and click on the canvas, which will take you to your project, and you're ready to cut. So you're now here at your project. So we're going to print the logo T50 on the black smart vinyl, and then the other one on our sticker sheet. So it now prompts you to save your project before you print it, which is a really good idea because you don't want to lose that. So once our project is saved, then we'll go ahead and cut it out. So because it's a smart vinyl I'm going to say without matte, but even when you select without matte, you can still print on a matte, so it's not a big deal. But I'm going to do the smart vinyl first. Okay, I don't need a mirror on because it's not a heat transfer vinyl. I'm just going to click continue, and then I'm going to wait for the machine to be set up. And because I'm doing print and cut, and this is my first time using the machine, it's now asked me to calibrate, so I'm just going to go ahead and calibrate my print and cut to this machine. So it tells you exactly what you need to do, so just follow the instructions step by step. It will print the calibration sheet, and then it would ask you some questions, and then you would select the best option of what you can see, do the best to answer them, and then once it goes through that whole process, it would hopefully be calibrated perfectly, ready for you to use. So we're all calibrated and ready to go. And my first cut, I'm going to select the smart vinyl removable, which obviously is the first thing I'm cutting out. So that's going to be cut out, and then we will do the stickers, which we will print out first, and then once that's all printed, we can go ahead and cut it out. So with the stickers, I usually use like a washi or wax paper setting, but I can't find it on here, so I've used the medium paper setting, but I would recommend that you change it to less pressure, because after I cut this out, it cut through the back paper, which I didn't want. Okay, so we've cut out all of our stuff using the Joy Extra. Now it's time to assemble them. Okay, so let's start with the removable vinyl, smart vinyl that I cut. So when I'm cutting vinyl, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the bits that I need so that I don't ruin the rest of the vinyl. I'm just going to cut it away from the rest of it. Okay, so it was only a small 1-inch cut that I needed. So now I'm going to get my weeding tool and I'm going to weed it. This is going to be fun to weed because it's time to design the cake topper. So this is a design that is already on Cricut Design Space. It's a shaker cake topper. All you have to do is go into your images on the left side, and you can either search for a shaker cake topper or just put in the M number, which I'm going to put on the screen, and I'm also going to link in the description below so that you can just find it quite easily. It's also on my Cricut Design Space profile, which I'm going to link. Or if you're not a if you're not an Access subscriber, you can also get it from my Etsy store. So here is the link. Here is the image number for you to print out. So basically, all you have to do to this shaker cake topper is change the colors to whatever color suits you. You can resize it, to whatever you want to do. You can customize it if you're making, say, a Barbie cake topper, for example. Put an image of Barbie in the middle and then put the name on the banner and make it like all nice and pink and shiny. If you're doing a soccer theme, you can change it to black and white, put a soccer ball in the middle. It's basically the opportunities are endless. This is the base template. Literally, all you have to do is just customize and cut it out. So I'm happy with this. I'm just going to delete that number there so it doesn't cut out when I go ahead and make my design. So here is the finished product. So I'm going to make it about 6 inches just because I'm using a Joy Extra, and also that's about the standard size for a cake topper. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm just going to go ahead and click make, and then I will cut it out and we will assemble it together. So you need to cut it out on matte because you're using cardstock and not a smart material. What I like to do when I go to cut out anything is I like to customize my mats to maximize material. So because I'm using an A4 piece of paper, um, I will just move things around on the mat a bit so that I don't have tiny scraps that are unusable, but I can have, like, say, half a sheet of paper rather than tiny scraps. Okay. Um, and yeah, just doing the same with the purple and the lilac, and just moving things around just to maximize use of paper and space. So once you're happy with what you've got, just go ahead and go to the first sheet, which is the acetate, and go ahead and print it out and cut it out. With the acetate, I use a glitter card setting because the one that I've got is a bit thick, so it does you do need a bit of power to cut it out. Okay, and you can see it cuts really nicely on that setting.